The Halo 3 PC flight test is here, finally giving Halo players the authentic feel of Halo 3 on PC that the community has been longing for. I think the release of Halo 3 is the top of the mountain for 343 that's been their goal since the El Dorito mod took over the Halo community last year, before Microsoft ordered developers to stop actively developing the mod. But is it any good? And more importantly, will it be enough to finally bring a healthy, sustainable population to the Master Chief Collection on PC? Well, let's get into it. Most importantly, this game feels great. Playing at unlimited frame rate and higher FOV is the smoothest Halo 3 has ever felt. Add in some hardcore settings for faster movement speed, and Halo 3 gameplay has never felt this good. Hit detection also feels much improved over the MCC Xbox version, although that's just subjective since I don't really have a tangible way to measure it. I would go in and test in a custom game the way Tommy Koss did comparing the original 360 version and the MCC Xbox version, but unfortunately I don't have any friends. It's hard being a loser. I'm not sure if 343 actually reworked it on the back end or if the higher frames and added smoothness makes it feel like your shots register better. But either way, it definitely feels better than the Xbox version. Don't get it twisted though, this is still Halo 3. You'll still suffer from the occasional bloodshot or feel like you're shooting potatoes at the other team if you end up on a dreaded Northern European server. But that's more of a Halo 3 problem than an MCC PC problem. Overall, I'm really impressed with how well the game runs and feels. There are a list of known issues, mostly small audio issues, and I noticed that after dying, sometimes the moving Spartan will get all smeared around and jittery looking. But it was nothing game breaking, and hopefully it'll all get ironed out before release. So with that being said, will Halo 3 finally be the game to save MCC PC from the pit of irrelevancy it's currently stuck in? I think it's possible. But there are a lot of moving parts. There are a lot of things working for Halo 3 other than the smooth gameplay. Most obviously, Halo 3 was inarguably the pinnacle of Halo's popularity. Anyone that played video games in the late 2000s played Halo 3. It was a cultural phenomenon, at least in the world gamers live in. An ongoing issue with MCC PC has been the controller aim assist issue. This was widely debated with the release of Halo Reach, and was still an issue with Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary. Those games have very high aim assist and pushed away a lot of the PC master race due to being unable to keep up with people using clearly inferior equipment. However, with Halo 3, the aim assist is much more toned down due to the fact that the game uses projectile weapons. After all, you can't have your reticle sticking on your enemy when you actually need to aim in front of him in order to register a hit. I think the reduced aim assist in Halo 3 will be much more forgiving for those that prefer to play on a keyboard and mouse. I've already run into a few cracked out shroud stands that literally just don't miss with the sniper. Hopefully, Halo 3 will bring back the PC gamer population that Halo needs to be a relevant PC title. So if Halo 3 has so much going for it, how can it possibly fail? Well, funny you say that. The how can it possibly fail sentiment could have been applied to every single Halo title that has come out so far on PC. I think most importantly, 343 needs to make sure Halo 3 doesn't suffer from those same issues. If any changes are made to the game code, please do another flight test before just releasing the game into the wild. That's what really hurt Halo 2 Classic. Also, Halo 3 cannot launch without sufficient content. The flight featured both Forge and Theater mode, so it would be pretty rough if the game launched without them. Who could honestly justify relaunching a game with less features than the original had at launch anyway? More importantly, people need more than one ranked playlist. Please do not launch this game with just a Halo 3 hardcore playlist. As much as I prefer playing the hardcore settings, it is one of the most niche playlists in every Halo game. Halo 3 needs to launch with ranked playlists for hardcore, Team Slayer, and Team Doubles at least, and maybe a Snipers or SWAT playlist, but those are more niche as well. If they need justification for the playlists, include all the games in the collection and let the players vote on what game and game type to play. Seems easy enough. And for the love of Cortana, give the loners a ranked free-for-all playlist. But I really think if Halo 3 is going to get MCC PC back to the incredible player counts we saw at the original launch, it needs to do more. I believe data miners found that our recent update hinted at crossplay coming to MCC PC. This would help tremendously with low population and playlists, and it's always cool to just be able to play with friends that might not have a gaming PC. I've stopped playing Hardcore Reach and to an extent Halo 2 Anniversary solely because it's hard to find games at all times of the day. And the only people left are complete noobs or literal pros. It's hard to get a fun, competitive game. I'm not sure what's on the cards for the Halo 3 release, and I doubt this will happen, but I think a server browser is also a necessity if Halo 3 is going to save MCC PC. I know they're expecting to put a server browser in down the line, but they need to put it out at launch. I know the social match mixer is great, but it still doesn't allow you to pick the map you want to play, and a server browser just gives you more options and flexibility. Not to mention, it'll give players a chance to promote and share any mods that they're able to build. Server browsers are a staple of PC gaming, and including it with the launch of Halo 3 PC would add a lot of stock to the overall experience. So, will Halo 3 PC save MCC PC? That is a question that I simply don't have the answer for. But the important thing is that it can save MCC PC. Halo 3 PC has all of the necessary elements to be a truly great experience on the PC platform. From low aim assist and smooth gameplay, to worldwide notoriety ready to hit those nostalgia feels. It feels like Halo 3 PC has all of the makings of a successful PC game. But it's up to 343 to deliver a functioning game worth everyone's money, and only time will tell.